Hi, this is Beth Carpenter, and I want to welcome you back to my channel here on YouTube. And I've done 2 previous short videos on my product Lung Blend, and this will be a 3rd one that actually goes into some of the studies just a wee bit on PubMed.org. We're actually going to post that link for you so you can do your own research, because there's lots and lots and lots of studies on each of these different oils. Of the 6 essential oils, the primary one is Cajeput. And so I'm actually going to read just the 2 little sentences because I looked at a number of studies, but I actually liked what they came up with. And this one had to do with the evaluation of the inhibitory activities of COVID-19. Since we're right here, right now, fully present, interactive with this in our society and across the planet right now, I think that that's important. And the conclusion of using Cajeput, what they said, it's considered a valuable resource preventing COVID scars and COVID-2 invasion into the human body. So like I was saying in a previous video, when you put that drop of Lung Blend in, and then you're breathing it in, the inhalation of essential oils becomes more quickly utilized and available to protect and to serve. And in this situation is to prevent the invasion of COVID into our bodies, which is super, super good. Some of the other fun things, I looked at several studies. I mean, we're talking hundreds of studies, is it was also used in areas where there's high malaria because it works as a deterrent for mosquitoes. Just a little side note. And then also it said, based on that, Cajeput used topically or inhalation can be used along with antibiotics or medicines for local application in modern medical practice. That's huge for the medical field to start to recognize the benefits and use of essential oils. The second oil that I'm going to talk about in the formula is actually RAVENSARA. And RAVENSARA, it's like one of my favorite oils. Like I said previously, it is a cure-all. And in the studies, and we're going to post the number of the studies so you can actually directly find it as well as look up others. They talk about it in the use of allergies, cold, and stuffy noses. Why is this important? Because in COVID, there is a lot of congestion. I have a tendency to be very affected by airborne allergens. So what I've been doing during this time of COVID is making sure I'm upping everything I'm taking naturally to prevent or lessen the risk of allergies. Because as anyone knows, when you have allergies, it can, if it creates enough congestion, go into cold or flu. And since we know the coronavirus is tied into both cold and flu, maybe a different version, but nonetheless, it helps with that. And it basically, their conclusion said it'll reduce that fatigue, help to break up the inflammation, and it's extremely effective in the intervention and alleviating the conditions of rhinitis, which is like stuffy nose. The other oils in Lung Blend, I really am going to blend them together in communicating about them, and that's camphor, white spruce, peppermint, and rosalina. First of all, rosalina was the only essential oil I did not find any information on PubMed on. And just so that you know, rosalina is from the Melaleuca family. So you can also look at Melaleuca because there's lots and lots of information on the benefits of Melaleuca. It's just a much milder version. In the same things, when I was looking up the Cajeput, the other oils that were often cited along with that was camphor and peppermint. So I just want you to know that. On the other side, with the white spruce. White spruce does have so many benefits, but I want to keep it focused on this. It was saying that it helps with antimicrobial and antioxidant agents that would notably benefit any product in both personal hygiene and care industry. They also found that the camphor also helped to break down tumors. I always like the fun little facts that go along with things. So thank you once again for listening. You can always just get some oils and make it yourself. It's not going to be the same as my blend. And I hope you'll get the lung blend. And if you do, put it in your diffuser, put a drop in your mask. You can also just put it right here on our wrist. These are known as pulse points. And you can add a drop and rub it here and just inhale as well. Thank you very much for joining me.